Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a long time since I've made a YouTube video, a public YouTube video. And lots of people have written to me and they've said, hey man, come on, please, where are you? A lot of fans have been angry that I haven't made videos. And I just want to let you guys know kind of what's been going on in my life. I'm having a new baby. I announced it on Facebook, but so that's 3 kids. I now have 3 children. One is due in July. So that's been, you know, life has been really busy. My business has been really busy, you know, up and down, but at times it's been really busy. And there's lots of wind. I own a solar company, so things have been really busy, but and then here's something that I've talked about this to my group on Facebook, but I haven't really talked openly about this on my YouTube channel before. And that is that my health has been really failing. Really, I've been going through a health crisis, which is strange. My fans are like, well, wait a second, you look thin, you know, you look like you're in good shape, and you know, you can hike out in the mountains. But I have a confession. Most, if not all of my outdoor videos, I've had to take caffeine or energy drinks or some sort of stimulant to, like, I've had really poor health. And I've finally admitted to myself that I truly do have health problems. You know, for a long time I was like, what is it? Is it depression? Is it thyroidism? Am I like pre-diabetic? You know, what is it? I've kind of been ashamed and I haven't wanted to talk about it openly. And so what I've done is I've really changed up my diet. I stopped eating dairy, stopped eating a lot of processed foods, very little meat. And I've changed, you know, my energy levels are slowly coming back up, but it's still a struggle. So I just want to let people know what things have been like for me. Now here's another thing. I'm gonna make some changes that some of my fans probably won't be very happy about. One of the things that I need to stop doing is trying to private message or send private emails back and forth with people. That's way too time consuming, and I just have to stop. I can't do it on Facebook. I can't do it via email, telephone, text, or even I can't have super frequent discussions even with my most faithful, enthusiastic fans. You know, and I know that lots of people have really gotten angry and upset and hurt that I haven't been as close with them. I haven't made, you know, people expect me to like be their good friend and talk to them every day. Oh crap. And I just stepped in mud. But I just can't do that, you know. There's literally thousands of people trying to get a hold of me. So for whatever reason, Bigfoot's one of those subjects where people just feel like they really want to talk to you, and which is a good thing, but I have to just pull back, and I gotta stop. If I'm gonna do these videos, there's things that I have to stop and there's things that I have to start. And one of the things that I have to stop is constantly trying to appease my fans by constantly having these conversations. People say that I don't ever respond to my fans, but that's not true. I do. That's almost all I do, and it just sucks all my energy and time. So it's not that I don't like talking to my fans. It's that it's just physically impossible to answer all of you. And even when I do start answering some of you, having conversations, if I stop, because there are literally thousands of other people waiting in line, if I stop and start talking to someone else, I get these angry messages. Hey, what happened? We were talking and you just dropped off for 2 weeks. Screw you, man. I don't want to if you're not gonna give me the time of day, are you too good for me? Blah, you know, this goes on and on. All these people get angry. So I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna stop doing personal messages. I'm gonna stop. So I know that it's frustrating when people try to get a hold of you, and you know, I've tried to get a hold of Wes Germer, Thinker Thunker, and I feel like, you know, when they don't respond back, it's like, oh, I'm not important to them. So I know how it feels, but look, it's just impossible. There's a couple things that I am gonna try to do though, and this is exciting. I'm gonna try to travel and collaborate, because that was fun when I did that. I went to Colorado Bigfoot. I went and met with people in Washington. I went to Vancouver Island. I'm gonna go to Texas here pretty soon. So that was really fun. People loved that, fans loved that, and it's just way fun to collaborate with people. So I'm gonna continue doing that. I'm gonna do more of that. Now here's another thing that I'm gonna stop doing. In the first year of me having a Bigfoot channel, I was having lots of encounters. I was going on these gigantic hikes that were extremely physical, 6, 7, 8 hours, 12 hours long. I was camping, I was having sightings, I was getting vocalizations, all this action. And then the second year, everything really dropped. Had less encounters, hardly any sightings. And I thought to myself, you know, what's the difference? And it's obvious what the difference is. The first year, it was all me. I was curious, I was by myself, it was just me and my dogs. And I was going into these really remote, crazy places, following tree structures and sign way up into the mountains. In the second year, I was just constantly taking people out, and most of the people I was taking out were, I don't want to offend anybody, but they were, you know, usually not super fit, or they're a little bit older. And so I essentially became a tour guide. And you just can't have as many encounters if you're not going out into the forest and going deep and really getting into their areas. I was finding less wallows, I was finding less everything. And so I need to stop being tour guide Rio. I need to start being really strict with who I take with me. Like, look, you have to be in shape, and you have to be willing to suffer and go through pain if you want to come out. I'm not gonna take anybody on little parking lot tours and trails anymore. That if you walk on trails, it kills your chances. You have to get into the bush. Like Bob Garrett says, Tim Sessions, you have to go where they are. And that's when you're gonna have Bigfoot stuff happen, you know? So, I mean, Bigfoot, unfortunately, is not a convenient thing to encounter. So, I'm gonna start taking far less people out, hardly anybody. And I'm gonna start going more extreme, and I'm gonna travel, and I'm gonna start talking. So, not taking people out on tours anymore, not messaging people, start traveling a lot more, collaborating with other researchers, going to Ohio, Texas, you know, everywhere, Canada, and then doing a lot more of other people's encounters, visiting encounter locations, sharing encounters that have not been posted anywhere, not on BFRO or anywhere, talking to people. So I'm just gonna make some changes, go in some new directions. I'm gonna start doing Patreon again. So I've just been really, really busy, and just wanted to give you guys an update of what's been going on with me. Right now I'm up at a place called Silver Lake or Silver Flat Lake in American Fork Canyon. I'm heading into the deep forest above the lake, and let's see what we find. See you guys.